Okay folks, let's see what we've got here to demo with. Another piece for reusing and reusing. I don't know how much more reusing I can do. I think I've got some more stashed away that I haven't touched. But I'm just trying to find the best pictures I can. It's really difficult sometimes. I actually think maybe what are we going to do with this fuck ass? Going to make it a negative positive. Okay, let's see what this is, what this piece of shit is. It is what I call a Who magazine. I call it Who, What, Where. And we're interested in, I think we did this page another time earlier on, but we're interested in this picture. So this is, I don't know much about these, but they're very well known fucking Kardashians. They're very, very controversial, you could say, but they're not my thing. I'm not a fucking celebrity dum-dum watcher. I don't fucking believe in celebrities being worshipped, because Kardashians have got a bad name anyway. They're really, really, from what I know, they're just a real pain. Bunch of troublemakers, and they just make all sorts of trouble, and they make money. And they seem to make money out of their scandal and controversy and all that sort of shit. It's like, fuck, they're not even smart and they're making money. It's like, fuck, a lot of stupid people can make money and a lot of smart people can end up poor. That's not right. That's not acceptable. Interesting. I think we need less on the height. It's just not acceptable, folks, that the rich are often stupid and the people who are poor are the smart, often smart. Oh, fuck, I hate that. It's just so unfair. It's just so grossly wrong. People should be rewarded for being clever. Nerds and geeks should be allowed to be able to make money from their brains. Really. I really hate the way stupid people have control of this world. And these fucking dumb Kardashians, I don't have any respect for them or any of their kind. Look at them, they're just fucking strutting their stuff, sticking their booty out. I think that's what a booty is. Is that a booty or is that a booty? I've forgotten. Booty, I think, is more of an American term to describe some kind of female curves. Booty. Oh, so I'm trying to just get into the spirit of this shit, folks. Never mind. I'm not really that good at imitating stupidity. I know the photocopier industry is full of idiots. They don't have any new ideas for how to make a better copier system. They can't even make... Oh, this is too small. They can't even make new features. They don't have the brains or the ability to make... The people that run the photocopy industry, like the CEO of this company, Shayamana, they typically like to employ people who are not smart, people who are willing to work for a pittance, third world countries like China and Vietnam. Or I don't know if China would be classified as a third world, but they get paid peanuts anyway. But basically, the industry's full of slave labour and people who just want to make money, and they just care about money. They don't care about anything else but the bloody dosh. and really it's not the way the industry should be. Smart people should be allowed to innovate, because they're the ones that have got the smarts to do it, and they're the ones that should be in control of the industry. Actually, I might turn this around another way. I do think maybe this little slut could be better on the horizontal. This slutty looking fuck. Just put her on the glass like so in the corner. But yeah, I just really find that the smart people in the photocopier industry have been made redundant a long time ago. These people were what were known as toner heads, and toner heads are like the best of the best in what you can get in the photocopier industry, and they've been dudded. They've been shown the back door, and they just don't. They're not allowed to be innovating. They're not allowed in the industry. The people who control the industry are too scared that they're going to lose their jobs, and so they make it hard or impossible for people who are talented as R&D staff, and basically they just make them what's the word? Redundant. They say things like, "Oh, you're overqualified." They're like, "You're too overqualified." It's like, fuck. Don't we want more qualifications? Why do people go through fucking uni and they go through fucking school and they have to go through all sorts of shit, fiery hoops, and then they find out that they're too fucking overqualified? It's like, no, that's not acceptable, stupids. Stupid Shyamana eats bananas and chews and jumps up and down and screeches himself, I've got a term for these not so smart people. I call them monkeys. I'm not using the word monkey intending on it being a racial or a homophobic slur, for which that term has been associated over the years, or since recent times, I think. But basically I'm using it to describe the sub-intelligence of the people who work in industry, who shouldn't be working in there, who shouldn't be having any control. These people are supposed to be subservient to the smart people. Stupid people should not be the boss. People who are stupid should not be the boss. They should be subservient. They should be the ones that are told what to do and how to do it, not the other way around. And the industry, that's the photocopier industry, they don't know how to make new product. They use the same old boring software, even though they dolly it up and make it look different and perform differently, but it's still the same software. And they're always changing the hardware and making it impossible to service, and that's how they work. And basically, they make the hardware unserviceable, so that you have to go and buy a new piece of equipment if you want a working machine, and that's just not acceptable. And a photocopier should last, the hardware should last at least 60 years or around 60 years, and what companies should be concentrating on is new software. And now that AI has become a lot more embraced in recent years, we should be using more AI in our photocopiers. We should be starting to introduce artificial intelligence into our photocopiers. Just like if the music industry can start using AI, why can't the photocopier industry use it? And music industry, that's quite a nasty use of AI. That's money fuckery. But basically that's what they're doing now, starting to do. It's amazing what AI can actually do. It's become really popular now. So I'm just thinking, why can't they just put it into the design of the photocopier to give us the features and to have the ease of not having as many features? But the photocopier industry is run by dum-dums. So the dum-dums of the industry don't get it. That So annoying, folks. So fucking annoying, to say the least. I don't know how I'm going to do this one. I don't know how I'm going to make this one turn up a treat. I don't know what to do with it, folks. I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to use this as our master copy. So this is our Who What Where magazine. But basically the photocopier industry's got to start to embrace intelligence, in the people, as well as utilising the artificial intelligence that's now becoming popular now. And we need smart people to do it. We can't have monkeys doing it. Monkeys can't be relied upon to make a good outcome. We can't rely on monkeys, folks. I actually think we want to make this into a movement piece to make it more interesting. So I'm going to just switch off the enlargement. But yeah, we need the industry to change. We need smart people like toner heads. The toner head is a term to describe basically a photocopier nerd or a photocopier geek, someone who's so into the photocopier scene that's all they basically want to do. And basically the photocopier industry needs more of these photocopier nerds, and we just don't seem to be making any traction as a group of people, as people as known as toner heads. We're not allowed in the industry that we so passionately are into, and basically it's really a shame that we can't do anything to make the industry better and to change the world and to change the way business is done, and to give to charity and to help others and to help the needy and the sick and the poor and the downtrodden that need to be helped by the rich and the famous, not have them taking all the money and sucking it up to themselves and making it suck, because really, it really does suck when rich people don't pull their weight and do something useful with their wealth. And the people in the photocopier industry, like the man behind Konica Minolta, Shai Amana, he's not doing a good job. And that's another thing, when we're talking about building hardware, we got to use basically recycled materials rather than virgin mined materials. We need to recycle our materials. We've got to clean up the e-waste dumps of the world and make like in China and India, where a lot of the world's e-waste gets dumped and it gets into the waterways and people get sick. People rummage through it trying to find pieces of material they can recycle so that they can put food on the table, and it's really not fair on them, and we need to make their lives easier and happier. That's come up looking quite interesting. I think I could utilise that. I want to help these countries, these countries that are less fortunate than us, that we can make a difference. I really wish I could do something about it, folks. In this current state, it's impossible. I'm hoping that I'm basically a person who's disabled. I do believe I have an intellectual disability. I had a cord around my neck and I came out breech, as in feet first, when I was born. So I had brain damage and I can't learn many new things very easily. But I'm looking forward to when they have technology like AI to fix the brain damage that I had at birth. And then I want to become CEO of a future photocopier company. And I'm trying to get in touch with a lost partner whose name is Luigi. And he's the one that I believe will help make these dreams come true to make the world a better place. And he's the one I want to marry, and I'm really lonely without him, and I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news, trying to get onto the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9 so I can get in touch with him and make this stuff happen. I can't do it alone. I can't just dream alone. That looks shit house. The colour and that's crap. And I forgot to switch off the negative. But basically, I'm trying to get in touch with him, and it really is hard to... I'm finding it difficult to convince Channel 9, and I've also tried other TV channels, but I've come to the conclusion that Channel 9 has the best of the best coverage, the best, the most people that watch it. So, and even though I'm disabled, I'm not going to let that stop me. I do believe I also have high functioning autism, which gives me the motivation to do this and the smarts. But I really want to kick the monkeys, or I called them bananas, folks. I want to kick the monkeys to the curb and basically show them that they don't rule, that they suck, and that I really want to make a difference in this world. I do wonder if maybe that's the centre of the job. I do wonder. I'm going to try it like that. It's still a very dark looking image. I forgot to adjust that, but I do like the colour in that, and the green especially. I'm going to leave it like that. But yeah, I really want to make a difference, so I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news. And one of the things I'd like to do when I get on the 6 o'clock news, basically I'm trying to get recognised as a photocopier artist. I'm trying to get my art recognised. That's the first step in my evolution as a photocopier nerd or a toner head, is to get recognised as an artist, to make some money while I'm still away even when I'm with Luigi, of course, because we're going to be a double income. And I want to get off Centrelink. I want to get off the disability support pension so I don't remain a drain on the taxpayer's purse. So yeah, that's one of the other reasons why I want to get on television, is to get off Centrelink so I don't have to cost taxpayers money to keep me alive, basically. And I don't want to keep working in my sheltered workshop, because the intellectual disability shouldn't determine my future. It shouldn't make it hard for me to live or to thrive, especially as a creative and soul and someone with so many dreams to chase. Dreams not just about me, but as I said, about other people, about the environment, about the future, I really want to make a difference. I want to make this world better than when I first walked on this planet. I want to make the world so happy and so joyful. I really want to make it a happy place, folks. I really do, folks. And that's come up looking quite a treat. I think we can now call this demo quits.